Father's Day is a celebration honoring fathers and celebrating fatherhood, paternal bonds, and the influence of fathers in the society. Good morning, everyone. This is Ruth Mission Abuan, your senior vlogger. I tackle all possible issues of today and even that of yesterday, today, and tomorrow, as long as it is worth knowing and sharing. If you did not subscribe to this channel yet, please do subscribe now and click the bell button to keep updated of new videos in case I cannot send the link promptly. Like and you may send a comment or message as I gladly acknowledge and welcome all sort of interest. Father's Day was inaugurated in the United States in the early 20th century to complement Mother's Day in celebrating fathers, fathering, and fatherhood. It did not have much success initially. In the 1920s, the promotion of Father's Day stopped because the American guy who introduced Father's Day was busy then with his studies. Father's Day celebration faded into relative obscurity until in 1930, after 10 years, the celebration of Father's Day was celebrated again, raising awareness at the national level. She had the help of those traders that would benefit the celebration. Since 1938, she had the help of the Father's Day Council, founded by the New York Associated Menswear Retailers, to consolidate and systematize the commercial promotion. Americans resisted the holiday during a few decades, perceiving it as just an attempt by merchants to replicate the commercial success of Mother's Day, and newspapers frequently featured cynical and sarcastic attacks and jokes. But the trade groups did not give up. They kept promoting it and even incorporated the jokes into their adverts, and they eventually succeeded. Then by middle of 1980, Father's Day Council wrote that Father's Day celebration has become a second Christmas for all the men's gift-oriented industries. A bill to accord national recognition of the holiday was introduced in the U.S. Congress in 1913. Only then, in 1966, it was made official. It took a while for Congress to veto the bill, fearing that it would become commercialized. It was in this year that the first presidential proclamation honoring fathers and designating third Sunday in June as Father's Day. 6 years later, the day was made a permanent national holiday. Although most sons and daughters do not need a specific date to celebrate the most important man in their life, every dad should be honored. To fathers, please do not feel bad if your sons or daughters forget the days or forget the Father's Day date rather. The celebration changes year to year. If you ever forget, just remember the Father's Day always falls on the third Sunday of June. In the Philippines, Father's Day was celebrated since 1980s. Even though declared a holiday of sorts, the observance is not actually an official public holiday. President Aquino set the date as third Sunday of June by presidential proclamation. Somehow, President Estrada changed it to first Monday of December, also by presidential proclamation. However, many still keep the dates that are kept in the other parts of the world, especially on the western part. For Father's Day, many in the Philippines give gifts to their father, grandfather, uncle, brother, stepfather, or even a male friend who has had a fatherly influence on their lives. Cards, sweets, picnics, or a meal at a restaurant are common ways to honor dad, dada, daddy, papang, papa, tata, tatay, tatang, or itay. Anyways, if you're not sure what to get dad on Father's Day, according to new research, you're better off reaching for a phone than the world's best dad mug. Personally, I lost my own father when I was in college. Perhaps the best gift I can send my papang is a fervent prayer of love and the love of God to fathers. I offer the same prayers for my father-in-law and all fathers who left ahead of us. To those who have father physically, my prayer for them that in time of weakness and pain, may God sustain them with grace, that their strength and courage will not fail them. Lord, heal fathers that are sick, heal them, bestow strength on their body, and help them to believe that what happens is always according to your will. Father in heaven, we ask wisdom and humility for all fathers, so that they will fulfill their task as a father, the task of parenting. According to your will, Amen. Before I signed off, please remember, in Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4, fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instructions of the Lord. And in Proverbs chapter 1 verse 8, hear, my son, your father's instructions, and forsake not your mother's teaching. This had been Ruth Mission Abuan, your senior vlogger. See you in my next video. Happy Father's Day to all fathers!